Welcome to the third annual Cooking for Healthy Kids, held at the Culinary Institute of America in San Antonio, Texas. Hosted by the Urban School Food Alliance, a powerhouse collective of the nation's largest school districts, this year's event brought together 24 passionate school nutrition professionals from across the United States. Over the course of this dynamic training, these dedicated attendees sharpened their culinary skills with a focus on elevating the quality of school meals. The agenda centered on key goals: boosting the culinary expertise of school nutrition professionals, encouraging the consumption of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, plant proteins, and lean meats among school-aged children, and enhancing the flavor and presentation of meals served to students. From hands-on workshops to creative inspiration, this training was all about empowering these professionals to transform school dining one menu at a time. Now, armed with these new techniques and ideas, these attendees are ready to take what they've learned back to their districts, training others and sparking a ripple effect of healthier, tastier school meals nationwide. Let's dive into the highlights of this inspiring gathering.
Today is the first day of the 5-day training, and the participants come in and we work on our basic culinary skills, kitchen organization, mise en place, and then we move into knife skills. These are the basic fundamentals that they're going to be working on each day and building their skills from today to tomorrow, where they'll be doing more knife skills, and throughout the week. The 5-day is so critical because it gives us a chance to practice our skills, to develop them from one day to the next day. And I can't wait to see what the students are producing on day 5.
We learned how to cut with confidence, knowing how to sharpen our knives, and then also utilizing the different techniques on how we're using, like the planks cuts, the stick cuts, and the dice cuts in our kitchens. Going back to our district, we'll provide extensive training, utilize those skills in reenacting or utilizing actual recipes that we've had and enhancing those with those techniques and skills.
Day 2 is all about vegetables. Students today learn that there are many ways to cook vegetables beyond just heating them and putting them on the serving line. They learn pickling techniques, they learn to roast, all sorts of recipes to utilize vegetables in many creative ways. We even tasted 24 different vegetable recipes for lunch today.
So based on today's training, I've learned 4 different ways, 4 different techniques that'll really exemplify vegetables, make them more appealing to my students. Specifically, color on the salad bar. I love the idea of blanching a vegetable, making it bright, attractive, beautiful, and having that be something that my student goes and grabs.
Day 3 is all about grains, and this is a really important day for our students, where they learn to incorporate grains beyond what's usually offered in school food, such as bread and rice and pasta, and learn how to prepare and incorporate other types of unique grains, such as tabbouleh and couscous, and how to add those into their salads, their entrees, and as fun side dishes that students will enjoy.
Working with whole grains today in training, it opened my eyes up to the versatility of different grains. For example, when you think oatmeal, you typically think sweet or tangy maybe. But today we experienced the savory side of oatmeal, which worked out great.
Today is day 4 and it's sandwich day. Sandwich day is really important because we're learning how to build a better sandwich. Sandwiches are a student favorite. They are also a staple item at lunch. However, knowing exactly how to build one that students are going to crave with the right spreads that are flavorful, layering things to create volume, getting creative with the bread, adding garnishes, condiments, ways for students to customize it, hot, cold, cutting it, packaging, can all make the difference in the student's experience and ensuring that they have a really great lunch that they've consumed and enjoyed and they're ready to learn.
Something I've learned today and really throughout the week about flavor profiles is that when I get an idea in my head, I don't have to, I'm not an island. I don't have to reinvent the wheel every time I have an idea. There's tons of other talented chefs and districts trying to do the same good work, and I can use the resources like the recipe book and my colleagues that I've met here to pull ideas from and create really delicious recipes.
Well, here we are, day 5 of this fantastic culinary immersion course that the Urban School Food Alliance collaborates with the Culinary Institute of America. Today we're centering on salads, making them healthy, colorful, appealing, and very, very kid-friendly. This afternoon we'll go and we'll celebrate these wonderful 5 days of culinary skill training. They'll get a certificate from the Culinary Institute of America, and they'll celebrate the success of what they've learned throughout this week and figure out how to take it back to their districts and then lift it up in their districts so all those children will be able to benefit from what they've learned this week.
After finishing the week, my biggest area of growth has been building upon my kitchen skills. Everything from being more efficient in the kitchen to learning mise en place to knife skills. It's exciting that I can take all that I've learned back to my district to be able to assist in culinary-driven professional development for our school food service staff.
As we wrap up our 3rd annual training, we could look back with pride on the remarkable journey and success of this program. Participants from our previous events have returned to their districts armed with enhanced knowledge, refined culinary skills, and a renewed sense of purpose. We continue to be encouraged by the glowing feedback from numerous attendees, highlighting how this initiative continues to transform their teams. We're grateful for the ongoing collaboration with the Culinary Institute of America and can't wait to see the lasting impact these participants will bring to their school district nutrition programs around the country in the year ahead. To discover more about the Urban School Food Alliance and the initiatives we champion, please visit us at urbanschoolfoodalliance.org.